Guys, in today's video I am going to explain about solving quadratic functions. So in this one, factorization method we'll be using. First of all, let's learn what is the meaning of factorization. It is the process of breaking up the given polynomial or maybe a number. For example, let me explain what is factorization. Here 6 is given. You can break this one into 3 times 2. We say that 3 is a factor of 6 and 2 is a factor of 6. So now, if you are given a polynomial, let's say x squared plus 9x plus 20, and if you can write this one as a product of, let's say x plus 5 times x plus 4, then this one is factorized. How? That I'm going to explain in my next slide. Okay, so the given question is x squared plus 9x plus 20. In this one, the first step is multiply the first term with the last term. I see that x squared times 20, I get here 20x squared. So let's focus on the positive side. Now, you have to split the middle term in such a way that when you make this one into two parts, the sum is equal to, that means when I add these, I should get 9x, and when I multiply those two terms, I should get 20. So let's start with 1. 1x plus, what number shall I add to make it 9? Yes, it is 8x. Well, when I multiply 1x times 8x, will I get 20? Obviously no. So let's try the next combination. After 1, I am taking 2x plus 7x. 2x plus 7x, when I sum up, I'll get 9x, which is the middle term. Okay, 2 times 7, is it equal to 20 or not? The answer is no. So let's try the next combination, which is, well, the next combination is 3x. What to add to make it 9x, which is 6x. 3x plus 6x, that makes 9x. 3x times 6x, is it 20 or not? Once again, the answer is no. Next one, 4x. What to add to make it 9x means it is 5x. So 4x plus 5x, 9x, and 4 times 5, 20x squared. Yes, we got the combination. So let me bring it down, which is x squared plus 4x plus 5x, and let me bring it down this one. So this is 20. Now, do you see something same in the first two terms? I see that in both these terms I have x. So you know that x squared means x multiplied by itself. Among these two x values, one of them I am pulling out. So I am left with x. That goes here. And in 4x, which means 4 times x, already I pulled out x outside the parenthesis. So I am left with 4. Now, the next step is going to be super easy. Just you take whatever you have here inside the parenthesis, copy the same thing here. I repeat, whatever you have inside the parenthesis, here I see that x plus 4. Repeat the same thing here inside the parenthesis. It's a pretty easy one to remember. So let me copy x plus 4. Now, you think of a number like maybe 1 time x, will you get 5x? Obviously no. Let's try 2 times x. Is it 5x? No. 3 times x, 4 times x. How about 5? If I take 5, yes, it seems to work. If I take positive 5, 5 times x, yes, I see that 5x. And 5 times 4, that is giving me 20. Yes, that's working. Well, Now, do you see something same again? I see that x plus 4 is repeated. So let me take that x plus 4. If I take x plus 4, what is left over means we see that x is left over. So let's write that one in the next parenthesis. And here positive 5 is left over. So let me write it in the next parenthesis. In case if you are asked to find factorization, factorization means writing as the product, then you may stop here, you may stop doing in case if you are asked to find the factors. Whereas if you are asked to solve, solve means you have to find the value of x. Then you have to continue further. Here, let me give a quick example. If I take a number, let me take an example of 2 multiplied by 0, that gives you, yes, it is 0. 0 multiplied by any number, I'm taking an example of 5, that gives you 0, right? So, if two numbers are multiplied and if the result is going to be 0, either the first one or the second one or maybe both, like 0 times 0 equal to 0. So when two values are multiplied, then if the result is 0, one of them or maybe both are 0. So here I see that x plus 4 times x plus 5 equal to 0. That means either the first one, which is x plus 4 equal to 0, or the second one, x plus 5 equal to 0. Now, the inverse operation. Remember, we have to isolate x value. So, by inverse operations, which is the opposite of positive 5, I get negative 5. Then here, the opposite of positive 4, that's the inverse operation, which is negative 4 on both the sides, I get that x equals to negative 4.